문 밖은 다른 세상. 문을 열면 그곳엔 악귀가 있다.
놔두면 결국엔 죽으니까. 있어요. 부모에 집착할 명분.
Hi and welcome back, drama searchers. Ready to dive into the darkest corners of Korean cinema? You've landed in the perfect spot because today we're counting down the top 10 best Korean horror movies. We're talking spine-chilling psychological thrillers, relentless creature features, terrifying found footage, and haunting supernatural tales. Truly the best Korean movies to watch right now for any horror fan. Before we jump in, if you're enjoying our content, a quick reminder to join our growing community. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Kicking off our list at number 10 with a dark comedic twist is The Quiet Family. This film gives us a family owned near a mountain that barely gets any business. That is, until an odd traveler stays over and is found dead in his room. This bumbling family soon finds themselves with a sudden increase in paying customers. And a rapidly growing number of bodies piling up on their property. This movie takes a simple premise, repeats it, and escalates the absurdity to hilarious yet dark levels. It's a funny, yet genuinely unsettling way to dip your toes into Korean horror. Plus, it's a treat to see both Song Kang-ho and Choi Min-sik oldboy himself acting like complete buffoons with only the risk of accidentally killing someone. It's a truly unique start to our list. Coming in at number 9 from the same acclaimed director Ji-woon Kim, we have The Chilling A Tale of Two Sisters. This time, we're isolated in another home in the middle of nowhere, but instead of comedy, we're plunged into a deeply unsettling gothic horror. Soo-mi and Soo-yeon reluctantly return to their house, where their father and antagonistic stepmother await. The tension from the familial disagreements is palpable, but it's compounded by an increasing number of strange occurrences, apparitions, and nightmares, all hinting that something is very wrong. This film is a somber, moody slow burn that demands your attention to its intricate details, rewarding you with a brutal and unforgettable ending. It's a masterclass in psychological dread and a staple of Korean Gothic horror. At number 8, we delve into the claustrophobic tension of The Housemaid. An upper-class family is about to welcome a new addition to their home and decide to hire a housemaid to help around the house. Sadly, what they get is far more than they bargained for. Like a reverse Mary Poppins, the titular housemaid, played chillingly by Jeon Do-yeon, begins to unravel everything she touches, subtly bringing out the worst in everyone around her.
괜찮나요?
She's also disturbingly fast and loose with the rat poison. Together, the family spirals into a deadly, melodramatic madness. This film transforms into a nightmarish social commentary about envy, status, and human desire, delivering a truly unsettling and tense experience. It's a masterwork of psychological dread. Our next film at number 7 is an important staple of the South Korean cinema canon, Whispering Corridors. Instrumental in the South Korean New Wave, this film wisely avoided falling under the direct influence of J-horrors like Ring, even though they came out in the same year. Students at an all-girls school are left rattled after the mysterious and theatrical suicide of their homeroom teacher. At the same time, a new teacher, who is a former student herself, starts discovering that the mystery is somehow connected to the death of her old friend. These students aren't just dealing with a possible ghost haunting the halls, but also the equally frightening pressures of the South Korean education system. While at times slow-paced, this classic 90s supernatural school ghost story sets an undeniable atmosphere filled with an endearing, timeless charm. Moving to number 6, we delve into the filmography of Oscar-winning director Bong Joon-ho with his creature feature, The Host. A terrifying mutated creature emerges from the Han River and terrorizes people going about their daily lives. The military tries to shut everything down to control a possible contagion, but our protagonist and his family refuse to stand by. They bravely go out to look for one of their own, all while carefully avoiding the monster and evading the authorities.
Rights organization something.
This creature feature brilliantly mixes humor with melodrama, giving us incredibly strong performances across the genre spectrum. Bong Joon-ho's signature directing style is on full display as he delivers a sprawling exploration of social issues subtly buried deep within the horror facade. It's a thrilling, smart, and emotionally resonant monster movie.
여잔 남자 젖을 물고 살아야 편한겨.
At number 5, prepare for an intense film that will surely scratch your Korean revenge itch. Bedevilled. A woman goes back to the remote island she grew up on, hoping for a peaceful reunion with an old friend and her family. But things on this isolated island are far from idyllic. Away from the rest of civilization, this island and its inhabitants have estranged themselves from normalcy, where abuse has gone unchecked for far too long. This movie delves into deeply disturbing subject matter that's not easy to take in, as it's about a woman reacting to profound trauma. Honestly, you'll be infuriated with most everyone on screen and find yourself rooting for the deranged swings of her sickle. Good for her. It's a brutal, unforgettable tale of retribution. The following movie on our list at number 4 is one that introduced many casual horror fans to Korean cinema. Train to Busan. The premise is simple. People from all walks of life try to survive a zombie apocalypse while trapped on a high-speed train. But calling it just another zombie movie would be misleading. Sure, there's an outbreak, high-tension moments, violence, and gore, but the true strength of this movie lies in its characters. We connect so easily with the protagonists and their relationships, ending up genuinely caring for their survival. That's worrisome because it's shown early on that no one on this train is getting to their next stop unscathed. It's an emotional, action-packed ride that redefines the zombie genre. Staying within the realm of creatures associated with horror, our next film at number 3 explores vampires with a unique twist. Thirst. A pious priest, played by Song Kang-ho, undergoes an experimental medical procedure to help cure a disease. Unfortunately, the blood transfusion he receives turns him into a vampire. Soon, the man who once had his impulses under control is tempted by his burgeoning sexuality and a growing lust for blood. Now, you might be thinking, another horny vampire staring longingly into the distance? And you'd be partially right. But this film was made by the same visionary director as Oldboy and The Handmaiden, Park Chan-wook. So, expect his unique, idiosyncratic irony, biting social commentary, and a generous serving of the devilish and disturbing. It's a truly original and provocative take on the vampire myth. At number 2, prepare for a found-footage nightmare with Gonjiam, Haunted Asylum. We follow a group of young people as they explore an abandoned insane asylum, rumored to be one of Korea's most haunted locations. Their exploration is broadcast live online, hoping to get 1 million views. Unbeknownst to most of them, what they experience inside has been partly staged to attract more viewers. But eventually, truly unexplainable things happen, making them realize they aren't alone and should have never come inside. Since every explorer is equipped with GoPros, we get different angles and points of view of the action, making us feel like we're right there in the dark, decrepit building. This adds to the tension, especially when truly uncanny scenes unfold. It's a fun, terrifying roller coaster ride of a movie to watch with a group of friends. And so, we've arrived at the last film on our list, our absolute favorite Korean horror movie, and also one of our top horror movies in general, the enigmatic and devastating The Wailing. A terrifying disease has been spreading among the inhabitants of the small, isolated village of Goksung, leading to violent behavior and inexplicable deaths. It all began when a mysterious stranger moved in. An oafish policeman investigates, but he's slowly swallowed up by an occult force that threatens not just his life, but his very soul. The Wailing is not the type of movie you play in the background or watch on a whim. You need to be in a specific mindset to view it. It's a long film that takes its time to create an atmosphere of suffocating mystery and dread, slowly building as it tries to extinguish any hope of a happy conclusion. If you are left hollow by this one, remember The Quiet Family as a perfect palate cleanser. And so, we've reached the end of our Korean horror movie list. What an incredible lineup of the best Korean movies to experience true dread. Do you have any other selections for your top Korean horror films? Then let us know down in the comments below. Make sure to stay notified for all our future videos. Leave a like, share with a friend, and subscribe to Drama Searching if you haven't done so yet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.